chicken in a cup.
Thank you for tuning in this evening.
Okay, so what's going on, guys? I decided to go to Koreatown here in Japan. It's located in Ukuno Town, near Tsuruhashi Station. And I've always wanted to come here, but I'm a loner, so I don't really be having a lot of company around me. And it was quite intimidating because when I looked on the map, the streets are really narrow, unlike any I've ever come across here in Japan. And I was super nervous when I was here. I was like very anxiety stricken and intimidated by the amount of people as well as the tiny spaces. I was not prepared for what Koreatown in Osaka had. But it was a day well spent, I want to say, and I hope to visit again for a proper tour so y'all can see how wonderful this place actually is. But this vlog is coming from a mind that was very intimidated by everything that was happening around.
Alright, let's see what things we can find. I don't have a lot of time here because, you know, power and the phone and all of that. I would like to find a restaurant or maybe treats that I can snap on as I walk. But that's not possible.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. It is a pancake. It tasted like pancake and it had mozzarella cheese stuck in the middle. I, for some reason, did not see that 500 yen sign, so I asked him, but look right here. There is the price of the actual cheese pancake. Anyway, that's just to show how nervous I was and how all over the place my mind was. Now there's nowhere to sit here, absolutely nowhere to sit here. And I had a camera in one hand, my bag in the other, and I'm trying to eat this on the sidewalk while people were walking by. And of course you already know how I was feeling. Well, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And I was sick too. I'm sick now, but I was sick there too. The cheese was oozing out of the pancake in every direction.
It is interesting, but it's a nice bite to have.
I couldn't finish it. I was nervous. You know, sometimes when you're nervous, you can't stomach anything. And I had a bag to put it in because I won't be eating this. I wanted to eat other things as well, so I didn't want to finish this. I put it in my bag eventually, but you know. I think I went on a holiday, I'm not too sure, and so as I continued to walk, more and more people started to fill the area. I found this pretty cool thing. I think it's chicken in a cup, but again, I didn't buy it because I had too many things on me and I was just all over the place. That's the last time I'm gonna mention me being all over the place. The potato tornado was amazing, and then they had the fake food on display. Those looked delicious, scrumdiddlyumptious. So this is the Korean skincare area, and maybe next time I will buy a few things. I don't know, maybe. They had so many different things to select from, and at this point the store wasn't packed, but I think on my second time passing it was like jam-packed. And of course kimchi. Kimchi was here, there, and everywhere. The air was filled with its pungent scent, which is okay in my opinion. At this point I was like sneezing and I was getting tired and my batteries were dying. My phone battery and my camera's battery, they were both dying. So I was ready to leave, but I'm like, no, let's make it to the end of the tunnel. Because it's short. Compared to the whole Tsuruhashi area, the Koreatown is very small. But there's so much outside of the Koreatown area. This also has cheese in the middle, wow. You know, more and more people are coming in, the lines are getting longer, and I don't know what it's about. Well, I don't know what it is, but I'm not joining in a long line for food. I'm just not gonna do that. This is the end of it. This is the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so that's it for me.
So I went back and I started to pass things that I did not notice from the beginning, but look, so many people, too many people. I had to get out of there. I had to skedaddle, which I did. But again, I shall return to Koreatown. Finally, I left Koreatown.
Wow, that was so
And
crowded.
I was
felt
immediately
like
met
there was too
with this
many.
beautiful, peaceful looking park.
Like a day during the week, but then I'm
Kids
not
were there and
really
everything.
offended as
I like a lonely park, so I could behave like a kid without anybody being alarmed at me
filled with
screaming.
This is a nice
And yeah, I was happy to be met with this when I escaped
jungle.
that crowded area.
It's a playground.
And it was a peaceful walk back to the station. But then
My battery on this thing
to
is
get to the station, you have to walk through these tunnels that reminded me of like a Rush Hour movie when they're back in Hong Kong and just crowded people, music everywhere. That's scary. That was like a culture shock experience within a culture that already shocked me. You know what I mean? There were a lot of stalls on either side of the alley, and there was music. It was dark too. It was kind of wet as well. It was just, I was very uncomfortable, right? But now that I know what to expect, I don't think I'll be reacting the same way I did, like here, in this vlog. And I won't be rushing myself or feeling as nervous or as antsy as I was here.
When you watch those Rush Hour movies, those movies.
So I'm just filming through the neighborhood, I guess.
Asian back markets.
You can enjoy this
And
if
it
you
always
want.
looks a bit too sketchy.
At this point, I was looking for a restaurant because I didn't eat at all, and I wasn't able to walk and eat as I wanted to back in Koreatown. But because my batteries were dying, I was like frantically looking for a restaurant. I eventually found one called Gaban. You'll see it soon.
Out here's very empty, but in there, it's just too much for me. Maybe if I as a person. Yeah, you can definitely smell the spices. You can definitely smell the spices in the air. It's much more noisy here as well. I don't want to assume. I don't want to make assumptions as to why, but it just feels different. It looks different. I could be completely wrong because, of course, I have not seen it. Do you know?
Here it is. Here it is. Goob. I can't read it. Okay, I asked for takeout, and I was looking for original fried chicken, but they didn't have any. They all had sauces. I don't remember the cost of anything here. I don't remember what I bought. It was something in like a sweet sauce. It wasn't peppery or anything. It isn't like a sweet sauce. And of course I had to get that bone. How can you eat chicken without bone? Who eats chicken without bone? But it did not treat me well, because on my way back when I took the train, I was feeling mega hungry. I didn't stay to eat because, you know, batteries were dying. And I opened it and I tried to snack on the chicken, and guess what happened? My uvula got cut. Has anyone cut their uvula? Because I didn't know a piece of bone was in the chicken that I was eating, because it just looked like a piece of breast. And I'm chewing and I swallowed, and I'm like, oh, it feels weird. And for like a couple of days straight, I couldn't swallow properly. And when I looked in the mirror, I saw the blood all over my uvula. Oh. But it's healed now. I'm all good. Alright, there was this Korean photo booth studio. It was really cute. If I had enough battery power left on my devices, I would have taken some pictures here. Everything I think was like Korean inspired, K-pop inspired. It was really cute. Really nice, chill location. That I would love to visit again when I come back to this part of Japan. This is the area that I was talking about earlier. There are so many different alleys or tunnels that you have to go through. And I just never felt safe. Forgive me, but I never felt safe. And I was just happy to get out. But I felt more unsafe on my way to Koreatown than on my way back. And I stopped and I got a couple of things that you will see soon.
Spoken in a different language and the people look a bit different. But every turn
Oh, look at them. Cute little couple walking. You know, I really wanted to find banana milk, but I couldn't find any banana milk. But again, I could have just been like out of mind and wasn't really looking very keenly. But I have a list of things that I would love to get on my second trip here. Alright, so I found these candied fruits, and I really wanted to get the candied strawberry.
I'll eat it.
It was what, 450 yen? The funny thing is I couldn't get the money out of my purse because I had so many things in my hand, and he was so kind to help me. Like, he is. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. Now I know how these taste, so it tasted like expected. It fell though, and it looked a bit wonky. But hey, wonky things deserve love too. So, nevertheless, it was delicious. The last thing I bought here were these cute pastries, macarons or macaroons. I'm not a big fan of them, but I bought some for my coworkers as omiyage. Yeah, I will come back. Okay, I will definitely go back and try to make this experience much better. All right, bye.